that have a credibility like BBC or CNN that we can hold up to. For example, if we go in a debate, debaters quote from BBC outlet, from CNN outlet, or from other media houses. But we cannot, quote like from ZTV, from India TV. So do we have that credibility in media?
We do have credibility. Now, since we are talking about two international channels, and both the international channels I worked for, I worked for the BBC in London for about 7 years, then I worked with the CNN International in Atlanta for 2 years before I pushed back to India. Now, from that perspective, it's always been that international channels, they are never a step forward. It's always taking like, they're giving both sides of the picture together. If they're accusing somebody, then they're taking the view of that person also. That look, this allegation has been leveled against you. What do you have? What's your answer to that? And based on that answer, the entire story used to come out. Now that has changed, not in international media as much as that much in national media, or rather regional media, if I can be precise. So that has definitely changed. And looking something from a prism of where I can say that I'm looking from the middle. I'm not taking the right, I'm not taking the left. That was always the essence of media. Now that's, to an extent, you can say it has evaporated to, but it has become cloud, will rain someday back these stuff as well, and it will come back to where it was, no doubt on that. But from a pure media perspective, if I may say, then the way it has moved forward, remember technology has played a big role here, no doubt on this. And with the tech advancement, media has also changed the way it used to operate. Now in doing that, sometimes what happens is people, for example, if you're taking a 10-seconder, okay, for social media promotion. Now that 10-seconder may have one aspect of the story, but doesn't have the other one, which is ethically wrong. But that's what that particular 10-seconder can offer. So you can't do anything. So there are processes being laid out, and there are, for example, the Times of India group itself. It's the best group right now in the country, and in terms of from a media perspective, it has really taken the media quotient up in a big way, I can say, as far as India is concerned. But if you ask me from an international perspective, then I would definitely say I still have good amount of faith in the CNN and the BBC as well, because I have done the operations myself and I've seen it. And it is with these two organizations that I've been to such places where एक आम आदमी नहीं जा पाता है. For example, I'll not describe it, but I'll just give you one sentence. For example, for about 2 nights and 3 days, I spent in a terrorist camp in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Now, had I gone to that place from an Indian channel or an Indian news outfit, I wouldn't have possibly been allowed to even go nearby. But it was only because of the fact that since I used to work for international channels, so they gave me that opportunity to do that. So I've been to several war zones, and those war zones are places where you actually, if you like doing your journalism, you would actually love doing it. You would always kind of strive for places, something like this, or यहाँ पे युद्ध क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? यहाँ पे war क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Something is not it's actually ethically wrong, but that's the kind of feeling that you will get once you get into that. Yeah, somebody had a question over there.
नमस्ते
Yeah.
नमस्ते सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है आपसे कि
Can you just get up? I'm sorry, not able to see you.
नमस्ते सर, मेरा प्रश्न ये है आपसे कि भारत में 70,000 से ज़्यादा समाचार पत्र है